If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe and share. The battle between Samsung and Apple. How can the Korean giant displace the American Apple? In a fierce technical competition between the technology giants, Samsung and Apple are leading the smart device industry scene, as the competition between them has become a long race towards dominance. Although Samsung has a history of about 40 years, Apple has succeeded since launching the first iPhone in 2007 in changing the rules of the game, becoming the main competitor thanks to a loyal fan base and a network of innovations that have strengthened its position and made it a symbol of excellence in product design and environmental integration. On the other hand, Samsung faces major challenges, most notably maintaining its position in the smartphone market, while seeking to impose its presence in other areas such as home appliances and artificial intelligence. With the advent of 2025, the opportunity seems ripe for Samsung to reevaluate its strategies and intensify its efforts towards innovation, with a focus on the user experience. The rivalry between Samsung and Apple has always been the main driver of the development of the consumer technology industry, as the scene seems like an ongoing duel between two giants seeking to control the throne of innovation. While Apple leads in terms of profits and brand loyalty, Samsung often surprises the world with bold innovations such as foldable phones, advanced screens, and a variety of devices. As we enter 2025, it has become clear that technology alone is no longer enough to overtake Apple, which has mastered the art of turning its products into an integral part of its users' lives, so that each new product has become tempting in a way that prompts consumers to open their pockets without thinking. Samsung must find the best way to reignite consumers' passion and gain their loyalty, and think about innovative strategic steps. Here are 7 strategies Samsung can follow to regain its radiance. 1. Create an integrated ecosystem that breaks Apple's impregnable fortress. The secret behind Apple's superiority lies in its integrated ecosystem, as the seamless integration between iPhone, Apple Watch, Mac, and AirPods makes switching between devices an effortless experience. In contrast, Samsung's ecosystem, which relies on Galaxy smartphones, tablets, and wearables, has tremendous potential, but it still suffers from fragmentation compared to Apple's system. So what does Samsung need to do? With Apple's ecosystem dominating, Samsung needs to build similar integration by enhancing integration. While Samsung already offers tools like QuickShare and Samsung Flow, it needs to make these tools more reliable and more widely used and effective, like Apple's AirDrop or Handoff. Imagine starting a document on a Galaxy Book and then seamlessly moving it back and forth on a Galaxy Z Fold 5, just like Apple users do between Macs and iPads. SmartThings. Samsung needs to enhance SmartThings as a central platform for a smarter, more integrated home ecosystem. Compared to Apple's HomeKit, which suffers from limited device compatibility, Samsung can gain a clear advantage by expanding its partnerships with third-party smart home device manufacturers. Subscription service. Apple's success with Apple One has shown that users prefer bundled services. Samsung can capitalize on this idea by offering comprehensive subscriptions that include cloud storage, exclusive apps, and device warranties, all for a flat monthly fee. Redefining the software experience. How can Samsung beat Apple's smoothness? Apple has gained a reputation for its polished and carefully designed software. Although Samsung devices often outperform Apple in terms of hardware, the Android-based One UI interface can seem cluttered or complicated to some users. In this context, Samsung can improve by taking the following steps. Improving the One UI interface. The interface can be improved and simplified without affecting customization options. There are features like Samsung DeX that are underutilized, and their ease of use could be improved to be a differentiator for Samsung devices. Exclusive tools. It is important to invest in unique features specifically for Galaxy users. For example, exclusive video editing apps or advanced tools for the S Pen could attract creatives who currently prefer the Apple ecosystem. AI innovations. It is important to enhance Samsung's existing AI capabilities by offering tools like predictive typing, voice-assisted automation, or personalized recommendations based on machine learning techniques. Samsung cannot just catch up with Siri or Google Assistant, but it must be at the forefront to regain its glory. Innovation beyond smartphones. How can Samsung beat Apple in emerging categories? Although smartphones remain the primary focus for both companies, Samsung must continue to dominate emerging technology categories that Apple is just beginning to enter. What are Samsung's chances?